All right, so I know I'm a little late to this, but we got a couple pieces of information we got to get over, right? So the first being that Mihara Bonnie Jane, obviously, you know, if you pay attention to tier lists or whatever, you know, that by all means, so be it. If you don't, whatever, is down here in the B tier for Burst 3 characters. And then as well, we have Siren, aka Little Mermaid, up here in the SSS tier for Burst 1 characters. You know, depending on who you want to get, obviously, you know, if you want a copy of both, by all means do it. I managed to get a free copy of Little Mermaid off the daily single, so that was freaking sick. But between the two, definitely Siren is the more desirable of the two. She is just clearly way better of a character, very, very good support character. Also the fact that, you know, the 2.5 anniversary has essentially like really just ran its course, honestly. You know, we're getting a bunch of rewards that Shift Up had said they were going to give us. We're getting a bunch of that, which is very, very nice. But, you know, we have a bunch of art, obviously, for, like, you know, the 2.5 anniversary stuff, all that. But it's really just coming down to an end at this given point. I do believe if I go up here to media, and then we go down to the actual like banner info for Little Mermaid, right here I believe is where we'll be able to get a bunch of the stuff. We can see here, let me just open this up in a new, so we can see, oops, we can see right here that the banners are going to be going away on the 15th of May. So currently right now it is the 5th, video's going up on the 6th. The banners are going to be going away. Obviously, you know, Siren being the more desirable, the more important banner, hers is going away on the 15th. So we have that happening, right? So what is next? What is the next big mumbo jumbo event banner thing that you should be prioritizing? Well, that should be the Nikke Stellar Blade collab that is going to be happening in June. Now, we don't exactly have a definitive date that this is going to be occurring, but because of where we are at in like the very beginning portions of May, we can just go down one, boom, 1 month away essentially for the Nikke Stellar Blade collab. And this is going to be very, very exciting. I know recently I've gotten a couple messages asking, you know, when a collab is going to be happening, because they probably have already missed the Evangelion collab. So this is going to be a good opportunity, right, for Stellar Blade. Obviously, it's made by the same company. So given the fact that very similar character styles is going to be nice for Nikke. I know Stellar Blade is a very, very popular game, but you know, it's very, very, very cool. And then they're just about having their first year anniversary as well. So all that is going to be occurring. We can see here that even on Nikke.gg, the Stellar Blade collab is going to be occurring here on June 2025. So the fact that it is coming up is very, very incredible and awesome. Something to look forward to. Do not summon anything up until that time. Collab characters are like right behind anniversary characters in terms of summon priority. So that should be where your focus is with that. And then we can also see here that the collaboration is teased a while back, and it's likely to feature the likes of Eve, Lily, Taki, Raven, and Nikke. Good image here. So it's just very exciting, right? That, you know, we had a very good character in the 2.5 anniversary with Siren, and then the fact that the Stellar Blade collab is going to be occurring very soon. It is just very, very good information to know. So make sure you save everything. You know, if you did all your polls and you have a lot of gold tickets to select a character, very good, because you're gonna be able to get the collab characters easily. But if you're close, you know, save up. You will get there eventually.